how do we add logos to advertisements? So first what we're going to want to do is identify a logo. We're then going to use the magic wand. If the quick selection tool is selected, as it is right now, you're going to right click and then select magic wand. You're going to want to make sure for right now that contiguous is checked, and I'll explain why in a little bit. So here we've got this Nike logo. I'm going to click on the white and it's going to select this entire area. I'm going to then press Control-Shift-I to invert the selection. I'm going to press Control-C and then Control-V. Now, where to put a logo like this? I would not put it right here as it's sort of muddled in the background. We're going to want to find a high contrast area right here, for instance. It looks pretty good. I'm going to hide this for a second in the Layers palette, and I'm going to return to this logo. Alternatively, we could have, of course, using the magic wand, selected this Nike logo because it's a single color, but for this exercise we're just going to be selecting the white, and you'll see why right now. So here we've got this Hollister logo, and I'm going to, like I did a moment ago, click on the white, press Control-Shift-I to invert the selection. I'm going to press Control-C, Control-V. So I'm going to put it in the upper right hand corner. But when I zoom in, I can see that the interior of the O and the A and the R, they're all still white. Now, why did it do that? And how can we fix that? I'm going to return to this logo, and I'm going to press Control-D to desaturate, and I'm going to zoom in. So using the magic wand, what I'm going to do is unclick contiguous. Contiguous means touching. So when I use the magic wand with contiguous, it selects all the touching white. But when I unclick contiguous, it selects all the white, even the white that's not touching. So I can see now that the interior, this O for instance, is selected, as are the other spaces. I'm going to press Control-Shift-I to invert the selection. I'm going to press Control-C to copy, and then let's get rid of this. Control-V to paste. There we go. That looks much better. Now if I wanted to add a little bit of extra emphasis on this logo, I might consider going to layer style, and then, I don't know, outer glow, just for a little bit. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Alright, I'm going to hide this for a second, and now we're going to finish up with this particular logo. So now we know that when using the magic wand with contiguous uncheck, it selects all the white, even the white that's not touching. So if, for instance, this contiguous was checked, I can see that just the white in this upper left-hand quadrant is selected. But when I uncheck it, and then press Control-Shift-I, and then Control-C, I can see that, this doesn't look good, because I noticed that the white on the interior of this logo is also missing. So I'm going to press Control-Alt-Z to get rid of it. I'm going to return to this, press Control-D. I'm going to use the magic wand, but I'm actually going to have contiguous checked. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold Shift, and I'm going to select all the separate areas, press Control-Shift-I, Control-C, Control-V, and there we go. That looks pretty good. Press Control-T. I'm going to click the paperclip to make sure that it's proportional. Nice. Alright, that looks not bad.